Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited. This is actually a video that I tried to film once. Well, I didn't try to film it, I did film it, and the first 10 minutes of the audio was messed up. You'll have to excuse my hair. I just kind of threw it up. My little bangs are poking out. I'll throw a cat ear headband on once I take my glasses off. Anyway, I'm very excited. We're going to be reviewing the PUR How the Grinch Stole Christmas collection. Now, the only two things that I didn't get the individual face mask and I didn't get the face mask set, but I do have the palette and I have the eyeliners and I'm very excited. We're going to be reviewing these. I'm going to be creating an eye look on camera. We're going to see how they apply. Are they any good? Is this worth spending your money on? I had a 25% off coupon, which is the only reason I have the palette. I was just going to buy the eyeliners, and I was able to get almost $18 off. So it ended up being $50. So I got free shipping because the palette's like $42 or by itself. So with the almost $20 off, it was worth it to get the bundle and get the free shipping. But enough going on. Let's talk about this. I'm going to start off with the palette, and then we'll get into the eyeliners and see if this is worth spending your money on. First thing, let's talk about the size. Like, this is huge. Here's the descriptions of the eyeshadows. It's a whole palette. You get eyeshadows, you get a blush, a highlighter, and a color changing lip balm. Like I said, I filmed this already. The initial video was first impression, so it's obviously not going to be a first impression because I've tried all of these products already, but we're going to have our thoughts. So you take it out of this, and it's still like super thick. Like, here's normal. Like, if you have BoxyCharm, here's a PUR palette. We got in BoxyCharm compared to the size of this thing. I have tried 2 palettes from PUR. There's the BoxyCharm collaboration that they did. It looks like this. This palette's just okay. And then there's the PUR Soiree Diaries. I also got this in a subscription. Looks like this. So that's what I'm comparing these to, because these are the only 2 palettes I've tried. We did get a third PUR palette, the Masquerade face palette, but I have not tried this yet, so I don't know. So I'm going to be comparing. I've used Soiree Diaries is good. This one's okay, so I'll be comparing it to that. It's very cute. Like I said, it's just huge, so that is one issue I can see with this, because if you have limited space, where are you going to, like, it's the size of my head. Where are you going to, I don't know where I'm going to store this, and I have a big makeup storage area, but it is cute. You open it up. This is in collaboration with the new Grinch movie that's coming out, so it's got a cute little, like, Whoville scene. So that's really cute. It's cut out. There's a little mirror that's frosted, and it says, "The Grinch's small heart grew 3 sizes that day." So that's cute. And then the palette's in here. And I thought, well, maybe I could just keep this and then, like, ditch the packaging. But there's no lid. So then you're left, this whole thing comes out. So here's the actual palette. Like I said, there's no lid. If this thing had a lid, I would just keep this, because this is so much thinner compared to the bulk of the box. But so that's an issue. It's big. But this is it. So it comes like this. You have the highlighter, the blush. These are 2 pressed glitters, and then there's 4, 5, 6, 8 eyeshadows. If I can count, that would be good. So yeah, these are 2 pressed glitters. That's a matte. There's some satin shimmery colors. How many mattes are there? It looks like these 2 are matte. So Cave and Sly One are matte. The rest of these are like satiny, shimmery colors. I'll swatch them on my arm so you can kind of see. Normally I don't do swatches at all, because I feel like swatching doesn't really show you how it translates onto the eye. But so Feeling Frosty is the highlight, and Heart of Who is the blush. I think these are pretty light. The blush I could see being an issue for somebody with a deeper skin tone. The highlight's pretty, but again, I don't know how those would translate. I'm obviously very fair complected, so for me, they work. Right now, all I'm wearing is foundation, and then I have bronzer on. So I don't have any blush currently on my face yet, so we'll try these out on camera. Mr. Grinch and Naughty are the two pressed glitters, and I'm going to put them in between on my hand so you can see they're straight pressed glitter. So you're going to want to put a color down, but I feel like that's why Who Cares and Cindy Lou Who are in here. These two correspond with these very well, so you can put these two down as a base and then put the glitters on top is what I'm thinking their thought was behind those two colors, because they look, the tone is almost identical. And then for eyeshadows, we have Cave is a very light, like taupey brown. So we have Cave. Maxi is kind of a gold. This could be used as a highlight for somebody with a darker tone because it is a little bit deeper than Feeling Frosty. And then there's Who Cares and Loathe. Who Cares is the green, and then Loathe is a gold. So there's those colors. You can see how light Cave is. It's very light. For me, it's a good transition shade, like I said, because I'm fair. Then the next four colors, we have Sly One, which is the other matte. It's kind of a burgundy brown color. It's dark. Cindy Lou Who is the other shade that corresponds with the glitter. It's a metallic burgundy color. Then you have Leave Now, which is a black with a ton of shimmer in it. And then Boring is a brown gold satiny color. So let me put Sly One, Cindy Lou Who, Leave Now, and Boring. How can I turn this? Let's see. There we go. So there's, sorry, I normally don't swatch. I'll have to swatch like this next time, but you kind of get an idea. There's pigmentation in the swatches. Just wiping away so you can see there is some color left behind. So there is pigmentation in there. We'll see how that translates onto the eyes. I'm going to take my, I have like a weird filter on my camera, so it's making it look like I have blush on. I really do not have blush. So we'll just leave that. And I'll put blush on. I'll put the cat ears on, so hopefully it distracts from how bad my hair is. And then we are going to put on the lip balm also. My husband's outside. I just heard the truck. Let's try the blush, Heart of Who. Now it is pigmented. I went in too heavy when I tried to put it on last time, so I'm just going to dab. There is pigmentation, and you can build it up. So like somebody with a deep skin tone, you can, I think, build it up. Like I said, I'm not sure how well it's going to work. And then there is, it's powdery. And then Feeling Frosty. My husband's right outside the window, so I don't know what he's doing. Let me go check, and I will be right. Okay, and I figured out how to take the filter off. So this is just the blush. We're back. Stop. And I have the highlight on. So let me put on a little bit more I think it's a good highlight. Like I said, it's a, I would say it's a light gold, whitey gold color. So I don't know how it would work for deeper skin tones, but I think the blush is pigmented enough. You can see it better now since I took that weird filter off. It's pigmented, so it's buildable. Let's go in with some eyeshadow and see. For primer, I'm going to just use the Maybelline Master Prime. And I'm going to do, the first time I filmed this, I just did one like solid look. I'm going to do two different colors. I'll do a red and a green eye so we can kind of see. I only used it that one time and I wasn't like super impressed. I don't know, the colors seem to like muddy together. So I'm going to try and do something different this time and we'll see if they work better because I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't overly impressed. So I'm just putting that down and then I'm going to go in and use, I don't clean my brushes often. Make sure this brush is somewhat clean because that obviously is going to affect how it turns out. So I'm going to go in with Cave. One of two. That's the only other complaint I could see. Is that there's only two matte shades and the one that they have is super light. But if the pigmentation is good, then you can build it up. So for me, like that's pretty pigmented. I'm going to use that as a transition color on both. So I'm going to put that on both lids. And then we'll go in with our two separate colors. I'm going to try and get through this a little bit quicker because this ended up being like a 40-minute video last time between the two collections. So I'm trying not to make this like a million years long. There really isn't a brow bone highlight, so that was another thing. Like I'm gonna have to go into another palette, which I think I can use. Their Soiree Diaries has a light color that I can use and then go in with the highlight. So there's no like matte cream color. Somebody with a deeper skin tone could probably use Cave as some sort of, I don't know. I feel like it might even be too dark for that, but I'm trying to make this work. So, okay, I went in with Cave on both eyes. I'm going to do kind of a red look and a green look because I want to use both glitters. I think I'm going to go in with Cindy Lou Who, which is the, this red. It's not even a red because this glitter is not even red. This glitter is like in the pinky burgundy realm, I feel like. It goes well with the blush, but it's definitely not a true red. But I think that they, like I said, this is modeled after the new cartoon movie, which I believe is supposed to be a cartoon remake of the Jim Carrey, not a remake of the original cartoon. So I don't know what the color scheme is in that. And I'm dropping my brush. Goodness gracious here. Okay. It looks good on camera from what I can see. I don't have my glasses on, so that could be why it looks good because I can't see. I'm not sure looking. My mirror's right here. I would like it to be more red like the package, but I almost put it on my other eye. That would have been bad. Okay, so there's that. And I'm going to take a little bit more Cave to try and blend that. It's definitely got some pigmentation. I think I'm going to use Leave Now, which is the other matte shade. It's a burgundy matte. Use it. I don't think either one of these I would consider a red. And I don't know why I left the lid space open. I'm just going to put Cindy Lou all over the lid, and then I'll just put the pressed glitter right there, I think. I'm used to just doing like a cut crease kind of a thing. So putting one color all over is different than what I normally do. Okay, I'm going to go in with a kind of a flat brush just to put a little more color, because that glitter, it is pretty, but there's not a lot, like it's just straight glitter, so there's not a lot of color behind it. So you do need to put down some sort. You could put any color down you want, but you are going to probably need some color underneath. I'm just putting a little more of Leave Now, the matte color. And then I may go in with the black just to deepen that up. And it's not like, it's a black, but it has blue and gold glitter. Light coming down right on top. So I'm going to go in very lightly. And I can see blue and gold glitter coming off as I'm tapping that. And I just to deepen, I don't want a lot. I tapped it off quite a bit because when I put it on the first time, I didn't tap it off and it ended up getting real muddy. I just want it to look deeper, not necessarily look straight black. So I think that looks better. I'll leave that and I'll go in with the glitters at the same time. So I'm gonna try and clean this brush off, and then I'll go in with the green on the other eye. I don't know. I've been trying to think what I'm going to use. I'm probably just going to have to either use the shimmery brown in the outer corner, because there's only one green. There's not, because at least with that pinky, like metallic-y Cindy Lou color, there's the matte, like burgundy wine color to use in the outer corner. But with the green, I'm not sure what to use. I'm still thinking here. But that's why we're doing this. So it's a gent, you can see, I mean, I obviously paid for these palettes. The opinion is honest. You can see I'm struggling to like even figure out an eye look. So that I think should help if you're thinking about getting this. Like, it's cute. The packaging is adorable. Something that you need. That's what we're trying to determine here. Is this something that you need to spend your money on? Like I said, the only products from PUR, I'm using that same flat brush. I have a color switch that I'm cleaning them off with. I just bought this at Sally's. They have ones at Sephora, but I think this works just as well. I'm going to go back in with a little bit of Cave, that like light matte brown. Okay, so I have the green all over. I just put it all over on my lid, everything. Trying to think here. Do I just want to do the black? Brown? Kind of torn. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to do Boring, which is, it's another shimmery color. It's this brown color. We're going to tap. And I'm going to put some of that in the outer corner, just a little bit. Because again, like I said, I did this the first time and it got muddy and didn't look great. Okay, I'm in the black again. I tap a lot because this was pigmented. And I don't necessarily want it to look super black. I just want to deepen up the outer corner to give it a little dimension. And I'm not even going to try and blend this because I tried to drag it into the crease. And that's when it got muddy. So I'm not doing that. Okay, so I just put some of this brown and then just a tiny bit of this in the outer corner just to deepen it up. I'm going to leave it like that. I think it looks good. I forget what that's called, where I have two different colored eyes. I can't think. Thinking ahead, like, do I like this palette? I'm looking for, this is just, I got these brushes on Amazon. And for glitter glue, I'm using the NYX Glitter Primer. Okay. This is I use this for concealer, and then I also, to do a cut crease, and then I also use it for glitter. So I'm just going to take it, the primer on the brush. The brush is getting a little stiff, so I need to clean it. I also use this for concealer. And the other side, it's like an angled brush, but it's a little bit cleaner. So I'm going to go in the glitter, and the glitter is very creamy. I dipped the brush in, that's what I got off. I would maybe recommend doing your eyes first because there is glitter falling. I'm going to try and use the same brush. The brush is just stiff because it has concealer on it. I don't clean my brushes every day. Please don't come for me in the comments. I'm just packing it on the brush and then putting it on that primer. I would, if you're going to do the glitter, recommend doing your eyes first and then your face, because even with the best of glitters, you're gonna have some glitter falling out. I mean, it's not necessarily gonna stick to anything, so you can try and brush it off, but just to be safe, because if you're somebody that, so that's the glitter. You don't want glitter on your face, I would, just to be on the safe side, recommend. And it does, it's pretty. I make my own pressed glitters, and I do like that this is creamy. I mean, you saw me spread it straight onto my hand. I'm just cleaning this off in the switch, and then you can get the glitter, so there's no glitter in here. So I'm just going to do the same thing on the other eye. Into the primer. I like that they included 2 pressed glitters. I think that's neat. I think it helps the look for sure. And I feel like the eyeshadows, they kind of, so I just dipped it in. And I'm just tapping them on. You could try putting them on. I've never tried putting them on without the glitter glue down. Even the first, when I first filmed this, I was using the same glitter glue. Being creamy, you could try putting them on your lid. That may be why they made them so creamy. And then another thing, if you don't want to buy glitter glue, use a concealer. And then while it's still, like, do one eye at a time, like I did with the primer, and then put some concealer down. And while the concealer is still wet, put the glitter on, and then that should give it something to stick to. So there's the eyes, and I think that definitely makes it look like, with the green. The green is kind of a mossy color, the eyeshadow, so I think the green glitter really makes it look like it's green and helps make, I mean, this is definitely like a dirty Grinch color. Oscar the Grouch, kind of dingy green, and then this is like true green, and then you can see the color of it, but it's definitely, it's pretty. I like the way these turned out. I'm going to go into, I don't know what I do. Story Diaries, and just use this matte, any matte cream color that you have, just under my eyebrows. And then I'm going to go into with a flat brush, feeling Frosty, which is the highlighter, and I'm just going to put that under my brow bone. Okay. And then for lower lashes, I don't know. Guess I'll just take the same color. Well, not even sure. Let's use, I'm trying to think if I want to keep it red or use a gold. Let's try the gold. This is Loathe. It's the gold shade. And it is a yellow gold color. I don't know that I love that with the eye look, but we didn't use this color yet. So I'm not really sure what else to do with that with these two. I don't know. And then I'm gonna put Maxi, which is that lighter gold in the corners, which I think is really pretty for that. I don't know. I don't love that yellow gold under the eyes. I'm gonna go back in with Cindy Lou and put some of that just on the outer part to kind of make that look a little more cohesive. I feel like yellow gold by itself is too much. And then I'm gonna put Who Cares, which is that Grinchy green color is on the outer part of the other eye. So there's that. So you can kind of see how some of the colors work. You can see the blush. We're going to use the last thing in here, which is the lip balm. Now it looks green in the tube, and the packaging is gold. It's pretty. And it's supposed to turn pink. I think it's cute that they included that. Like, it's a green chapstick because it's a Grinch. I don't love this shade of pink with this look. With these eyeshadow colors, with this face, like, this is very pink. So by itself, I think this is good. With this other makeup, not a fan of the shade, but I think it's a cute novelty item that they included. It looks cute with the set. So there's that. Again, like I said, it's just, this is so large. So, I mean, I could see people storing this maybe with their Christmas decorations and then bringing this out. It's cute. The makeup doesn't have a bad smell. So that's going to be, do you love the Grinch? The products are good. They're not bad. You can see they worked. Are you going to be able to get a ton of looks with this? Probably not much more than what I just created. Maybe a couple of others. I don't know. I'm not sure what to do with this gold. Still on the fence with that. So you can see it's a good palette. It's just you have space. I don't think it's like terribly versatile. Like I said, what I got is pretty much the same looks that I would use it for. It's just going to be for those two. So I don't know that it was necessarily worth the price point for me. Now, people that are more skilled, that are better or more creative, may be able to figure out. I'm just putting some stuff away. May be able to get some more looks. I'll have to play around with it some more. Like, it's not a bad palette. It has good quality. I just don't know that it's the most versatile. So let's get into the eyeliners. Here's the packaging. Again, it's very cute. You get 2 matte eyeliners and 2 glitter eyeliners. Now the mattes are the black, which is Meanie, and the red, which is Heart 3 times, and then there's a white, which is Great, and the green one is Grinchy. I'm going to attempt to use all 4. Here's the packaging. Here's Meanie, which is black, and it does say, does it say if it's matte? No, it just says Mean One. Mean One. I don't know why I called it Meanie. Mean One. There's Grinchy. The white one is Great. So they have the colors. And it's super cute. And then Heart 3 times. So there's the 4. Now I'm always on the hunt for a good black liner. I was hopeful that these were good. I'm kind of on the fence with the liners. Here's the wand. I'm going to swatch them all. There's the black. Now on my hand, it looks pretty black. On my eye, when I tried it the first time, it didn't, but I was in a hurry, so we'll try this again. There's the black one. Let's do the 2 matte ones. So Heart 3 times. There's the red. Now the red, I feel like it's a little bit thinner, maybe not as opaque as the black, if that makes sense. I'm going to try and use all four. I'm going to do the two matte ones on the bottom, and then I'll probably do the red on this side and the green on this side, or the black and the black and the red so we can see them. And then I'll do the green glitter on top. Now here's the green one. The glitter ones are definitely a little bit chunky. This was a pretty inexpensive set considering what it was. You get 4 liners. I think it was 26. I'll leave the code that I used. If it's still good, use it because like I said, you can get 25% off. So if you're thinking you want more than one piece, it's definitely worth it. Like the face mask set was super cute. It came in like little ornament looking ones. So there's the white one. The pigmentation's not bad. The glitter's a little chunky. Now they're not as chunky as they were when I first opened them, so maybe the glitter just needed to be worked around some, and it has been. So again, there's all the colors. So we're gonna put them on. I'm gonna use the black one on this side, and I'm gonna avoid the glitter. I'm just gonna do the outer part. I feel like if you buy these, definitely mix them up because I feel like this black looks a lot more black. The first time I put it on, it looked a little gray almost. Like I said, the color just may not have been mixed up enough because they were brand new. The packaging had been sitting. So there's the black. It's not bad. Just gonna drag this in just a smidge. Just so that it's not like it's a stark line there. So okay, there's black. Again, the black is matte. I'm gonna put the red on the green side so hopefully we can see it. And I'm gonna do a line, just a straight line with the glitter ones. Like I said, I was really hopeful for the liners because it was a pretty, and I felt like the price considering you're getting 4. Wasn't bad. This isn't the easiest. You can see I'm like struggling to get a straight line. And that red, I feel like, I don't know if you can tell like how patchy it is right there. It's definitely not as opaque. I was able to build it up, so it does look better. It does look red right here. I don't know if if it's reading on camera as well. I'm just gonna again drag it just a tad. I don't like taking it all the way into the glitter. I don't like getting glitter all over. So there's the red. They're not bad. There's some pigmentation. I was able to build this up so you can see it's not as patchy. It looks red. Like clearly, I think in person it looks like I have red eyeliner on. So that's good. Now I'm gonna put the green. We'll just do the green on this side and the white on this side. I'm trying to do it so that we can see the colors. Okay. And I'm gonna attempt to just do a line above the black. Now the pigmentation of the green is thin. So to get it to actually show up green and not look transparent, you gotta do it kind of thick, and it may need to be built up, but there's a little bit of green right there on top. Try and come in as close so you can see. And in person, and it's not like green, it looks teal. It's like a teal color. So it's not green, but it is glittery, and you can build up the color. So I'm hoping, let me do a little bit underneath the black line just so you can see the color. Now, I wouldn't do it like this. I'm just trying to see if we can tell how the colors perform. I would just do this by itself. You could even do it on top of the black. I feel like the color might show up a little bit better. Like I said, it is thin, so we're going to try and do the white above. I feel like the white is a whole lot more pigmented than the green one. And it's white, like I said, that green liner isn't like green, it's like a tealy color, which is a little disappointing. I was hoping it was going to be like a dark. I'm messing it up, but I feel like that white line right there looks okay. I feel like it looks decent, but you can tell it's definitely white. So 3 out of 4 isn't bad. Like I said, this is good. It's just not green, so I don't know that I like it necessarily with this makeup. Like I wouldn't wear it with this green eye because it's clearly not green. I think this red looks good with the green. The white's definitely white. The black is black. I think you can make them work. This is dried down so you can see the colors. So they're good. Again, I think the eyeliners were worth the money. Palette, I'm still kind of on the fence about. I like this product. It's moisturizing. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of this color. I don't like it with, I feel like it's too pink. Like they should have included a different lip product. They couldn't get this color changing thing to turn like even a red, I think would have made more sense, but I think they were hoping it was going to be more of this burgundy color, but it's not. I don't know. But it's cute. If you're into Christmas stuff and you like the Grinch, I think it's a fun thing to have. I don't know how much I'm actually going to use it. Still trying to figure out where I'm going to store it. The eyeliners are definitely worth the money and they don't take up any space. So I feel like if you want something from this collection, this would probably be the way to go. I said the face masks came, and there was one in a tube and then one that came like in a set of 4, and they were in these little ornament things. I don't know how big those are. That could be a storage issue too, but these aren't bad. Like I said, this green one's not bad. It's just not necessarily green. I wish it was the same shade of green as the glitter. I'm so sorry that this video was long. Hopefully this was helpful. If you're thinking about getting it, like I said, the eyeshadows are not bad. This face palette, the blush, the highlighter, they're good. It's just so big, and I don't know where I'm going to put it, but I may give it to my mom. She loves the Grinch. I don't know if she's actually going to use it. She would probably just use it as a decoration piece. I don't know. But yeah, hopefully that was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new to my channel, please take a minute and hit that subscribe button. It would mean the world to me. I do a lot of reviews. Sometimes my hair is actually fixed. It does have a little bit of Who vibe, so maybe that works. But thank you so much for stopping by. Again, hit that subscribe button. If you're already a subscriber, thank you for watching, and I will see you all in my next video.